The more stem cells you have in your bloodstream, the better and longer life you will live. Hi, I am Christian Drapeau. I am a stem cell scientist, and I help people live longer and better lives. Simply put, stem cells are the body's repair system. Just like you have an immune system, you have a repair system that is essential for your survival. When I published my book, Cracking the Stem Cell Code, which described all the natural role of stem cells in the body, I soon got a phone call from a Harvard professor in traditional Chinese medicine. And she was telling me how she was surprised reading the book because the description that I was providing for embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells were almost identical to what she was referring to as primordial Jing and postnatal Jing, something that existed in ancient Chinese medicine. So I asked her, what are the herbs that are supporting the Jing? And she said, Fo tea stimulates the Jing and goji berries circulate the Jing. We went into the lab, we tested Fo tea and goji berry, and we found that Fo tea triggers the release of stem cells from the bone marrow, and goji berry makes stem cells migrate into tissues. I find it absolutely amazing that several thousand years ago, Chinese medicine had already put terms to describe stem cells. They didn't know that they were stem cells, but they were calling it embryonic stem cells, primordial Jing, and adult stem cells, postnatal Jing, essentially the vital force of your body. Here are a few things that you can start doing to support your stem cells. Make sure you do regularly, relatively intense physical activity. Make sure you sleep well, you control your stress. Every month or two, try to have 3 days fasting. Try to have anti-inflammatory food. And then by doing all of this, you're going to support the natural role of stem cells in your body.
Laminine may offer you a solution to reduce the stress you experience. Particles of laminine are pumped through the carotid arteries into the brain. These particles signal the hypothalamus to decrease the release of cortisol from the adrenal glands, which are located right above your kidneys. This decrease in cortisol maintains healthy levels and moderates the stress response. The result is a decrease in physical and mental stress. Laminine may offer you a solution to help you experience balance. Laminine particles travel through the central nervous system. This causes the serotogenic neurons to release serotonin, which makes you happy and improves your emotional balance. Laminine may offer a solution to assist in focus and brain function, which improves memory. The fibroblast growth factor, or FGF, in laminine passes through the memory neurons and activates the stem cells to repair any damaged cells. By doing so, it increases our focus and alertness for better brain function and activity to increase your memory. Laminine may offer you a solution to improve the quality of your sleep. At night, laminine particles travel through your lower brainstem and help shut off neurotransmitters. This helps keep our extremities completely still in REM sleep, so we are truly resting. Laminine may offer you an improvement in stamina and energy. Laminine particles travel to the base of the brain, where the pituitary is located. A low thyroid-stimulating hormone, known as TSH, triggers the pituitary to send a signal to the thyroid gland in your neck. The gland releases T3 and T4, which are well-known thyroid hormones, which increase metabolism to burn calories and increase the body's store of energy. Laminine particles move into the pancreas to cause the release of insulin for the breakdown of sugar after a meal to increase the glucose molecules, which will travel to the liver and muscles. Glycogen and glucose molecules are stored in the liver and muscles, improving your stamina and energy. Laminine may give you a faster post-workout recovery and enhance your muscle tone and strength. The fibroblast growth factor, FGF, stimulates the muscle stem cells to utilize amino acids and proteins to contract the muscles that are using energy from the body's stores. The glucose in the muscles is used at the cellular level to increase ATP and synaptic activity, which in turn creates more energy to enhance muscle tone and strength. The increase energy helps muscles enjoy faster post-workout recovery. Laminine may improve mobility. Laminine particles also travel to the spaces between your joints. The fibroblast growth factor, FGF, stimulates the joint capsule stem cells to utilize the amino acids and proteins to repair articular cartilages. This repair helps improve mobility and reduces the signs of aging. Laminine may offer the perfect solution. As the laminine particles travel to the sexual organs, the fibroblast growth factor, FGF, stimulates the stem cells to increase the natural DHEA production, which is a precursor to the testosterone levels. These levels then cause an increase in libido or sexual desire. Laminine may improve your skin tone and decrease the signs of aging in your skin. Laminine particles disperse into the dermis of the skin. The skin stem cells are stimulated by the fibroblast growth factor to utilize the amino acids and proteins to repair collagen for healthier looking skin. This reduces the signs of aging. Laminine may improve your reaction time. Laminine particles travel to the nervous system and find aging neurons and chronic demyelination, which impede the normal messaging of the nerves to the muscles and organs. The fibroblast growth factor, FGF, stimulates the stem cells to help repair nerve function and activity, as well as slow down aging. Laminine may improve your energy levels. As the old blood cells are cleaned out of the body through the liver and the spleen, laminine particles travel to the bone marrow. This activates the stem cells to renew the blood supply by creating new hemoglobin, white cells, and platelets. These new blood cells prepare to provide more energy as well as move through the immune system to fight infections. Laminine may help improve your immune system. When we acquire infections, laminine particles activate the stem cells of the lymph system to draw out the inflammation and infection to the lymph nodes and send the blood cells to fight the infection. This immune system is strengthened in this way. Laminine may help you recover at an improved pace. Parts of the body are utilized and torn down daily. Laminine particles travel to all parts of the body and stimulate the stem cells with the fibroblast growth factor. The stem cells utilize the plant amino acids and fish proteins to rebuild and repair the organs. This repair reduces the signs of normal aging and improves the overall sense of well-being. Let's walk through the journey of a single laminine capsule. The white capsule is placed on the tongue and is immediately combined with saliva, which is excreted from the parotid gland. The muscles in your mouth and throat propel the capsule into the esophagus. A series of muscles in the esophagus continue to move the capsule down into the esophageal sphincter, which releases to allow the capsule to go into the stomach. It begins to dissolve in the stomach's highly acidic environment of churning and mixing. The dissolved particles travel to the small intestine, joined by the pancreatic enzymes, and the little bowel from the liver and gallbladder. As the particles travel through the intestines, the nutrients are completely dissolved and absorbed through the inner lining of the small intestine into the bloodstream. The residue of electrolytes, water, and waste products move on to the large intestine for expulsion. This describes laminine passing through the digestive system. The particles in the bloodstream will be transported throughout the body for use by different organs. They travel to the liver to be cleaned and detoxified, then into the general circulation. The deoxygenated blue blood carries the particles in the veins to the right side of the heart, then pumps the particles into the lungs to become oxygenated red blood and delivered to the left side of the heart. The particles will be pumped into the arteries, which deliver the particles to the rest of the organs through the capillaries. This describes laminine passing through the entire circulatory system.